Hey y'all, and welcome back for Self-Care Sunday, where we take time out to take care of ourselves, deep condition our hair, talk shit, you know, all that. How are you guys? I'm actually doing a lot better today. So let's go ahead. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to use. If you've already watched this week's review, then you know what I'm using. I'm going to be using the Fro Despair Vitamin Hair Repair from Soultanicals. So that's what she looks like. And she is literally, it says that it's a Plant Foods Mega Deep Conditioner with biotin, folic acid, and mega greens. And she green. Yep, she's up in there like Maleficent, y'all. She green. So let's see, what does this claim? This says it's loaded with hair loss preventing organic super green ingredients: spirulina, wheatgrass, barleygrass, oatgrass, chlorella, and alfalfa. This mega deep conditioner is formulated to keep hair follicles healthy by rejuvenating and repairing on a cellular level. And it says to smooth this vitamin Mega DC onto strands from root to tip, cover hair with a plastic cap and place a warm cotton towel over plastic cap for best results. Leave on for 30 minutes or overnight. Rinse and style as usual. Sounds like a go. So if you want to see how this Fro Despair Vitamin Hair Repair works on my tresses, then just keep watching. Yeah, guys, I've finally gotten myself pumped up into a better mood. Last week I was just not, I don't know, this is something that I've experienced a lot with my endometriosis, and I have a piece right here. See, this is what I don't like about doing demos with cleansers, because then I have to, you know, rinse out in the tub. Obviously, I'm not going to keep hopping in and out of the shower, and sometimes I miss things because I usually clean in the shower, you know, wash my hair in the shower, but that's fine. It be what it be. But yeah, sometimes with my endo, I just get into really, really odd moods. Like, I don't feel like myself. And I just don't feel like dealing with people, things, myself. Like, it'd be like that sometimes. So, the Self-Care Sunday that you guys saw was actually recorded on Easter Sunday, and I was just feeling so bad these last couple of weeks that I just didn't post it. So that was why I missed that Self-Care Sunday, just so you guys know. Obviously, like, I felt like, you know, I'm just gonna let everybody have their holiday, but truth be told, I just didn't feel like doing anything. Just to highlight some ingredients, the first 5 are distilled water botanically infused with horsetail, rosemary and sage, biotin, spirulina, and wheatgrass. It's followed by barley, oatgrass, chlorella, and alfalfa. There is some BTMS in here, some olive oil, some broccoli seed oil. All sorts of really, really good stuff, so I'm feeling it. And it smells very earthy. Kind of smells like wheatgrass, but in a good way. I'm not mad at it at all. So if you watched this week's review, you know that I use the Butter shampoo to cleanse my tresses, and I'm in love. So that's what she looks like. Interesting. Ooh, nice slip. Nice and slippery. I am feeling it. Look at my hair. My hair is liking this. It is eating it up like it is food. That's for sure. And this is in an 8-ounce jar. But I wanted to just say thank you guys for the support on Self-Care Sunday, and coming on and, you know, just being honest about how you guys felt, because I was honestly really nervous about posting that video. I'm filming this on a Monday, so not that many people have watched it yet because I uploaded it late. But I was very nervous about uploading that video for obvious reasons. Because I am not in the mood to get into drama with people, but I just felt like I knew if the whole situation didn't sit well with me, then it couldn't have been sitting well with a lot of you guys. And I just wanted to, you know, voice that. And at the end of the day, like, growth is something that is important. And, you know, a few years ago, I wasn't as aware of texturism and understanding it and really opening my eyes to it the way I am now. And I understand my privilege, and because of that, I feel like I have to, you know, use my privilege as it should be used, you know? We all have some type of privilege in this world, and so when you have that privilege and you're in a position where you can say something, do it. And so that's what I did. I stand by what I say. I don't regret anything that I said, but I'm sorry that any of you were, you know, affected or hurt by what was said in that video or said in the comment sections of the video that I was discussing last week. I'm sorry that you guys had to experience that. There are a whole lot of insecure naturals out here, and unfortunately, regardless of your texture, unfortunately, we tend to displace our issues and share really awful feelings about other people. So, this is how my hair is looking, which is really good. I am really excited about this. I have been holding out on using it, and I was like, it is time. Because I really do want to start exploring with Soultanicals. And I really do like Ayo, the CEO. She's cool. Yeah, my hair is definitely responding to this. But what have y'all been up to? I have actually been going to the movies a lot. I saw Endgame yesterday, which is why I uploaded very late, because I went and saw Endgame, and then we, like, went to dinner and everything. Those of you that are Marvel fanatics, how did you feel about it? I'm curious. Don't worry, I'm not going to give any spoilers, but I was so emotional during, like, the entire movie, and honestly, like, everybody in the theater was, like, super duper emotional. Like, it was very clear that everyone that was there was, like, a Marvel super fan. And if you've been watching from the beginning, you know, from Iron Man on, then, you know, it definitely, like, affected all of us. And it was really cool just to see how, there was, like, a sense of camaraderie in the theater, you know? Like, we were all there to experience this really great thing, and it was cool. I was really happy with the movie. And, you know, I had so many mixed emotions leaving the theater, but overall, I felt like it was an amazing send-off to 11 years of just awesomeness, you know? So I was very happy when I left the theater. But, yeah, I don't think I've talked to you guys about any of the movies I've gone to see. I did see Us back when it came out, when it first came out, which I love. I loved that movie. It was a total, like, mind trip, you know. I loved that movie so much. So proud of Jordan Peele. And the entire cast, they did an amazing job. Lupita is just a force of nature. She's something like we have never seen before. And I did go to see Little too, because I wanted to support Marseille. And I love that movie so much. It was such a cute movie, and it had such a positive message behind it, which I felt like was definitely needed. Yeah, I really enjoyed Little. If you haven't seen it, I suggest going to go see it. Especially if you just need to feel good, you know? Like, you don't need a lot of drama. You don't need a lot of emotions. You don't want to be scared. Like, if you just need to feel good, you know, that is a good one to go see. Totally proud of Marseille. She is doing her thing at the age of 14, and that is just dope. This mask feels so good. And it just smells like I have a bunch of really nice earthy greens in my hair. I'm not mad at it at all. Some people may not like the smell because it is very natural. Like, there's nothing fruity about it. I really like it though. And my hair really seems to like it. Oops. I'm just flinging product around. That's the only thing with brands like Soultanicals. A lot of them have lighter weight formulas, which is really good because it really just enhances that slip. But I tend to end up flinging product around. I was doing the same thing with shampoo. I am feeling this. No wonder y'all keep asking me to review Soultanicals, man. Because this... I mean, the Butter shampoo already, while I'm sitting under the deep conditioning cap, I'm going to order the salon size because... y'all. Like, I can't even explain to you guys how good this feels on my head. And I might order a couple more things. I really don't need to because, y'all, I have been shopping this weekend. Y'all know this past weekend was World Natural Hair Show. And I really like that a lot of brands, whether they are at the World Natural Hair Show or not, are doing, you know, giving sales or similar promotions to what they are having at the hair show so that people that couldn't go can still get great deals. I think that's awesome. And Camille Rose really got that ball rolling because I think they did that last year. They weren't at the hair show last year. And so they decided to do a sale on their website instead. And it got, yeah, I missed that sale because I can't remember what I was doing at the time, but I missed everything that went up on the site. But I did not miss it this year. I got a ton of stuff. Not only did I get a ton of stuff from them, but I went to a couple of stores and got some Main Choice products I've been meaning to get. Hint, hint. And I also shopped, let's see, Miche had a sale, so I restocked on my Miche. Who else? Oh, Honey's Handmade had a bundle deal, a new collection, so I shopped them. Alakay was doing a $10 sale. And Unicurl was doing a sale. And I've been wanting to try Unicurl for a hot minute. So I was able to get their products. So y'all already know what's coming. Y'all already know. My hair looks so good just after being washed. I am shook to the gods. But yeah, I'm excited. So it's going to be a crazy haul. But I am almost caught up on Black Friday stuff. I have 2 more full collections to review, which is the She Sent It Passion Fruit and Flax, and then the TGIN Miracle Repair collection. So those will be up pretty soon. And then everything else is just going to be like, I'm going to be doing quick reviews, you know. Those will just be like voiceovers because they don't need to have like a full dedicated, you know, super duper in-depth review the way I do like a brand review, you know. So that's what I'll be doing with those. Oh, and I do have some Urban Hydration stuff. I didn't get that from the sale, but I do have some Urban Hydration stuff to do, so there will be, I guess, a brand review. I don't know. I was wishing I'd gotten the deep conditioner, but that did not happen. So I've been doing a lot of movies, and oh, me and my mom are such like, me and my mom are tight. I don't know about y'all. I feel bad for people that like don't have their moms around or like don't have really good relationships with their moms. Yeah, I really feel for them because my mom is like my best friend, like unending. She's always been my best friend. We spend a lot of time together. And this past week was technically her spring break. And we just, hung around the house and did some stuff. And obviously she spent time with my dad because my dad, he's on disability, so he's home all the time now. So they spent some much needed wifey hubby time. But me and my mom are like here with our love for Beyonce. And so I had tried to watch Homecoming the day that it hit, but my internet was like just being disrespectful. Like it was not respecting the queen. And there were a lot of points where like I could hear the audio, but it just completely stopped the video. Like it was just buffering. So I decided to wait so I could watch it with my mama. So we went downstairs into our basement, where we have like our big TV. And we made pina coladas and we watched Beyonce. We were down there like tipsy off of rum and just like jamming to Beyonce. Me and my mom just have some of the best moments together. We are like such homebodies. And so it's perfect because we love doing the same stuff. But yeah, she was like, I have all this rum. Do you want to make some pina coladas? She was straight up. She was like, we just need a day where we can make pina coladas. And I was like, well, I don't work Saturday, so. But yeah, that's pretty much me and my mom's relationship, like, summed up into one. Are y'all, like, really tight with your moms? Like, are y'all really close with your moms? Me and her always have been, like, I guess because, like, as a kid, my dad worked a lot of graveyard shifts, and so me and my mom always spent a lot of time together because, especially during the summer, because she's a teacher, so when I was out of school, she was out of school, which was awesome. And so she would take me out, and we would do a bunch of stuff together just because, my dad would be at home asleep during the day. So she wanted him to get his rest so he could go to work. And so we would go to the library, all sorts of stuff. And, like, we still do stuff like that. Like, she and I are the type, like, we'll just go window shopping. Like, we'll just show up to random places and do stuff. And that's the relationship that we have, and I love it. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. But, yeah. Mommy-daughter time. Pina coladas and Beyonce. Which, honestly, I feel like it was something that I really needed. Because, like I said, I've just been totally off this last, like, week and a half. But I am proud of myself because I've been cooking a lot more. I think I told you guys that, like, my endo had really slowed my appetite. And when I don't have an appetite, it's really hard for me to cook. Like, I have to have a taste for something to actually want to cook it. And so it made it really difficult because I was not cooking. Or, like, I would be in the mood to cook. Like, I would have an appetite, but I would get, like, halfway through the meal and start cramping really bad. And, like, at that point, like, I don't even want to eat anymore. My hair is really, like, liking this. My hair is liking all of this right now. But, so, that night, after we finished watching Beyonce, I went upstairs and I did, like, a random butter chicken recipe I found. Obviously it's not authentic, but it's about as close as I could get. But, we have an Indian grocery not too far from our house, so I went over there and got the spices that I needed. And I made that, and it was so good. I didn't completely follow the recipe because I felt like, first of all, who's making butter chicken and not actually marinating the chicken? So I didn't do everything according to the recipe, and I think it was for the better. So I was really happy with that. I've just been trying to make a point to do things that are going to kind of reset and rejuvenate me and my mood. When I'm feeling like that, that's what I do. And I think I succeeded because I feel a lot better. And obviously, like, I'm in a situation where my hormones are greatly affected. I'm getting used to new medication, so I'm going to have days where I don't feel well. And I was saying on Instagram last night, like, a lot of people don't understand, like, I've been getting a lot of, like, oh, why do you say, like, you're just okay? Like, you're just in a bad mood, and, you know, you should be happy, like, you had your surgery. And I'm like, I had my surgery, but nobody cured me. Like, it's still an uphill battle, and I'm still gonna have bad days because I still have my uterus, and I still have, like, ovaries, even though one is missing a little bit of it. You know, have a little bit of an ovary that's missing, but yeah, people just don't get it, and they don't want to get it. And so, you know, when you're dealing with a chronic illness, like, regardless of how many surgeries you have, if it's something that you can't cure, you're always going to have bad days, and it's okay. Like, don't let anyone make you feel bad for having, like, bad days, having days where you don't feel well. Like, yes, like, you may be getting treatment, but that doesn't mean that you're going to feel amazing all the time. And some people just don't care. They just feel like you should feel how they want you to feel. And that should never be the case. And if that's how those people feel, then just don't deal with them, you know? Like, I don't care who it is, friends, family, whatever. Like, if they get mad at you for dealing with the bad parts of your disease, then they're only worried about themselves, and they're not worried about you, you know? So I just smell like, I like it because once the smell of, like, that heavy grass scent fades, it's just really nice and light and fresh. I did use about a third of the container, so I'll get 2 more uses out of it. That's pretty standard for me with an 8-ounce container. Yeah, I really like the ingredients. I like that there's biotin in here. Rosemary and sage are some of my favorite ingredients. I like that there's BTMS in there for the slip. Really good oils, like the broccoli seed oil and the andaroba seed oil. There's rice protein in here. So many amazing ingredients. There's vitamin E and folic acid. Like, y'all, I feel like this is going to be one of those things where it's definitely going to be a treat. Because this has amazing ingredients in it. So it says to sit under the deep conditioning cap for 30 minutes. So I'm going to go grab a snack, sit under my deep conditioning cap. I'm going to order this because I definitely want more. I'm shooketh. And I'm going to put my brother onto this too. He's going to love that. So yeah, I'm going to go do that, and then I'm going to come back. I'll rinse this out, and I will show you my final thoughts on this Fro to Spare Vitamin Hair Repair Deep Conditioner. Be back. Alright, y'all, I am back, and all of the product is rinsed out of my hair, and this is what things are looking like. My hair feels so good, but even more than that, my scalp feels wonderful. This one puts me in a similar mind to the Main Choice deep conditioner that I reviewed a few weeks ago. And that it's not one of those that's going to leave your hair with, like, you know, you can feel your hair being coated by a bunch of oils and stuff. That's not what the kind of conditioner that this is. And it's very apparent because, you know, the oils are further down in the ingredients list anyway. So you're only going to feel so much of that on your strands. This is definitely one that has a lot of those really good extracts. You can tell that there's biotin in there. And my hair feels a lot stronger than it did going in. I was honestly a little bit, just the slightest bit concerned because my hair felt so soft after rinsing out the butter shampoo that I was like, I need a little bit of strength. And when I realized that there was biotin in this deep conditioner, I wasn't worried about it anymore. So it says that the ingredients in this are formulated to keep your hair follicles healthy and rejuvenated and repair at a cellular level. Now, obviously, I have to keep using this to see, like, results over time. This is something that you'd probably want to use, like, once a week to get the full, you know, like, the full benefit of it and see if you actually see a difference. But I can tell that there's biotin in here. My hair feels a lot stronger. It's the perfect balance of soft and strong, if that makes sense. I loved the slip on this conditioner. I find this to be more strengthening than moisturizing, truth be told, which is fine for me. Like, I was honestly kind of hoping that I would get that anyway, so it's exactly what I was looking for regardless. It definitely helped with the elasticity of my hair. My curls were bouncing back. My curls are definitely shiny. I left this on a little bit longer than planned. I planned on sitting under the cap for 30 minutes, and I sat under there for an hour because my cap was being ridiculous and not heating up properly. So this was in my hair a little bit longer, but it doesn't matter. It says you can leave it on up to overnight. I really enjoy just the nice natural scent of this. I really enjoy that about this deep conditioner. This stuff is really, really nice. It's the level of quality I would expect from a company with such great, great ingredients, handmade products. Definitely worth the money, and definitely something that I would keep in my collection. I know they have the salon size of this up right now. I probably wouldn't buy a salon size of it because I'd be worried about it going bad, but I would definitely purchase another jar of this. This isn't something that I would finish as quickly as the butter shampoo. But yeah, Plant Foods Mega Deep Conditioner, totally. And I don't even know if I can explain to you guys how good my hair feels. Like, aside from using something that's like my Silk Elements Soothing Deep Conditioner, it's very rare that I feel benefits on my scalp the same way that I feel the benefits in my hair. And so if you are someone that is really struggling with your hair is just going through it, maybe you have a little bit of damage, whether it be mechanical damage, if you've dabbled in heat and you have a little bit of heat damage, I feel like this is going to be really, really great for you guys that have that. For me, it's just something that's like going to be a little bit of a maintenance thing, you know, like preventative maintenance. So not something that for me I would use every week. But if my hair is feeling a little limp, a little lifeless, this is going to come in handy. This is very, very nice. Soultanicals is just doing the damn thing, y'all. So I definitely need to try the other deep conditioners. I want to try all of their deep conditioners, honestly. So I'll probably pick up a couple more and we will bring some more Soultanicals to the channel. But yeah, Fro Despair Vitamin Hair Repair. I say definitely try it out. I don't think that this is going to be one that every single person loves, and I think that this is going to be something where you're going to see the benefits of it when you feel like you need the benefits of it, you know? This isn't just something that I would use when my hair is in perfect condition. I needed that extra hint of strength, and this is what that gave me, and so I saw the results from it. But if my hair were already more so on the strengthened side, I don't think I would have been able to really see the benefits of this the way I do now. So this is something that you definitely want to use when you're in crisis, when you're struggling. It's called Fro Despair for a reason. So when you're having those moments where you're just like, I don't know what to do, my hair's feeling crazy, I say pull this guy out. I feel like this is going to be a really great backup in my deep conditioning stash, you know. So Soultanicals, I'm feeling her. I'm kind of hating on myself for not hopping on the train sooner, but I'm on the train now. I'm on the soul train. And yes, I highly suggest this for anyone that is really struggling with their strands, or if you're just looking for a new deep conditioner to add to your collection and you want something that's going to give you some strength, give you some nice shine and elasticity, but is going to be nice and natural with really, really great ingredients. Fro Despair is your girl. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me for this installment of Self-Care Sunday. definitely let me know if you have tried this mask. How did you feel about it? What you thought about it? And of course, I will be back next week for a new installment.